Welcome back to the AFL Fantasy 360 YouTube channel. Now, as you can probably tell by my name, I'm normally an AFL Fantasy channel, but this is for the people who are interested in Supercoach. And wasn't going to do this video, but I've put a team together anyway. I'm not sure if I'm going to do much Supercoach content throughout the year, but we'll just reveal my team anyway. I originally uploaded this video before my channel got deleted, but yeah, so I've redone the video, and yeah, we'll get straight into it. So in my defense, it's actually the same defense as my AFL fantasy team, except the rookies are a little bit different. I got Hayden Young in that fantasy team. So first pick is James Isley. Now, Patton and Frost coming from Melbourne and GWS respectively. It'll help him a lot. He'll play that loose man in defense type role, and he's underpriced. I'm not sure what he's priced at, but yeah, I definitely know he's underpriced for what he can do. He's potential top 6 defender this year. So Dan Houston, obviously the new mid role, he's still a must watch for me, but he showed that he can score with that role. So we'll see how he goes there. Sam Doherty, obvious pick. He's missed the last couple of years with that ACL or those 2 ACL injuries, but we saw what he did in 2017. He's a bargain, pretty much a must-have. Dillon Robin, he missed most of 2018 and all of last year with that heart issue. He's very cheap, and he was pumping out primo numbers in 2017. So if he can get up to that mid 70, 80 mark with his average, then I'll be more than happy with that. If he's fit, he's going to be in my round 1 team. And then the rookies, obviously all pending round 1 selection, but these are just guys I've done some research on, heard some good things about. So yeah, we'll see how that goes during the season, or coming towards round 1. Now into the midfield, Jack McRae, lock. He should be the number 1 mid this year in Supercoach. I say the same about fantasy. He's a full Supercoach package. But one thing I'd say is just watch Liberatore's role, as it does hurt McRae's scoring if Libba's in that midfield. Paddy Cripps could be his Brownlow year. That's what I'm predicting. I love Paddy Cripps. He's a contested beast. He's just a no-brainer pick, really. Josh Dunkley, he's more of a risky pick, but he's got a lot of upside. I know George loves him. And look, his scoring potential is unreal if he gets that inside mid role. So we'll have to see how that goes during the preseason. Clayton Oliver, Melbourne should improve this year, so I expect Clayton Oliver to improve as well. We know how good he is. He's underpriced for what scoring he can do. So the only thing I'd be wary of with Oliver is he's got De Boer in round 2, but he will be a season keeper, so you really don't have to worry too much about that. Now, Cornelio, not sold on this pick for Supercoach. He's much more AFL fantasy friendly, but he's very underpriced with that 0 in his average from last year, obviously, with that knee injury. He showed he has a big ceiling in Supercoach last year as well, with that 207 as his highest score. So his injury, if you take out his injury-interrupted games, he's actually one of the top midfielders in Supercoach last year. Obviously, in the mid-season, he had some issues with his fingers, I think, or with his finger. So, look, that pick may change, but at the moment, we'll just see how he goes. He may play a little bit more forward as well with that stacked midfield at GWS. And then the rookies, again, just guys I've done some research on, heard about, could be likely to play in round 1. Who knows? Now the rucks. So I've been tinkering a bit with the rucks, and I love having Riley O'Brien there instead of Gawn, but that's what I've got in fantasy. But in Supercoach, I've gone with Max Gawn at the moment. He should be right for one of the Marsh Series games at least, and then round 1 he should be fine. He was running today, so yeah, look, he should be fine for round 1. And then Conroy, there's going to be my loophole. I didn't even talk about Grundy at all, but he's he's a lock, absolute lock. Nothing much to say about him. Into the forward line, Lockie Whitfield again, obvious choice. Lock. There's a lack of forwards, particularly with fantasy, but Supercoach it's not as bad. I think. Look, I'm not sure how he's travelling in the pre-season. Actually, I haven't heard a whole lot from GWS. They don't generally let too much info out about injuries and whatnot, but hopefully he should play and he'll be the number 1 forward by a mile. Dusty, another lock in Supercoach. Not so much in fantasy, but Supercoach he's there for me. Tigers fans absolutely love him, and I can't see myself not picking him in Supercoach. Jack Steven, his price is just too good in Supercoach not to pick. Um, Also, with the news of Joel Selwood struggling to make a round one, return from his hamstring surgery that he had in the off season, his double hamstring surgery. So, look, he may get eased into his mid minutes, but he's going to be a good pick, I think. Devon Smith, I'm a little bit concerned with this one, and I'm definitely not sold. He's training with the forwards, I think, or mostly with the forwards this preseason. So yeah, not sure about him, but he's there for the moment. Stephen Hill, everyone's got him. He's super cheap. He's really handy with that DPP, especially with your trades. Um, so yeah, I've put him in the forward line there, just due to the forward rookies are generally not the best scoring rookies. And the defender rookies this year look like they're going to be fairly decent. So that's Stephen Hill, and then the rookies again, just guys I've heard about, done some research, and hopefully they can get games round one. So that's my team for Supercoach 20, or my first team reveal. I'm not sure if I'll do much more Supercoach content. We'll see how I go. I maybe might do some other Supercoach videos, and whoever is interested in Supercoach could watch those ones, and just you don't have to watch the fantasy ones, and then vice versa. Whoever wants to watch fantasy ones can watch the fantasy videos and just ignore the Supercoach ones. But that's my team at the moment. And if you enjoyed, please don't forget to subscribe and like the video. And anyone who is much better at Supercoach than I am, which is there's probably a lot of people, definitely comment down below what your thoughts on my team are. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next video. Cheers.